that you like, share, comment when you come in, and let us know where are you watching us from.
Yes, we will know where you're watching from. Tell your mama, tell your dad, tell your grandma, tell Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Lil Kim, and Trina that we are on. Welcome to the Lipstick and Cognac Show. And Trina, I love Trina.
I'm not saying, I'm just making sure I heard you right.
I love Trina.
I'm trying to figure out what she fit in on that.
Well, Lil Kim and Trina.
What she fit in with the Nicki Minaj and Cardi B though?
They are the queens of rap. So
oh, okay. They clean up. They clean up.
I know.
Because that is not what your butt meant.
It was.
Again, like as you come in the room, give us some love, give us some likes. Make sure you share, comment, and let us know where you're coming in from. And once Cognac get his phone up, we'll be able to tell you and give you a shout out, say, hey, how you doing? How your mama be? Hey!
I'm coming.
I know.
Let's do this. I'll pay me enough fish. Oh, goodness.
Are you really complaining?
I'm not.
Okay. I was just about to say.
Kendrick.
Don't rush to start.
All right.
It's your girl, Lipstick.
And this is your boy, Cognac.
And we are Lipstick and Cognac. Thank you for tuning in to rollingout.com, where you are probably watching us or rolling out live via Facebook. Again, we are Lipstick and Cognac, your host of adult conversation with an alternative twist. A no judgment zone where we talk all things relationship, no matter if you are a unicorn, a ruler, or a rainbow.
Rainbow. Welcome to the rainbow. Hey, to the rainbow community. LGBT.
Q.
Not Q. You tried it.
P-I-T.
Oh, now you're being funny.
P-I-A.
You're being disrespectful.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to make sure we get all the alphabets in, boo. Because I have a really, really good topic that I want to discuss. Because you haven't read the letter, have you?
I have not.
Okay.
I'll try to be surprised.
Okay, that's okay. I have a really good topic on the letter. So make sure you follow us on what, Cognac?
Yes, on Facebook and Instagram is lipstick_. No, Lordy. On Facebook and Instagram is lipstick and cognac. On Twitter is lipstick_cognac. And on YouTube, lipstick and cognac page. But people ain't spelled in the back. It's LIPSTICKANDCOGNAC.
Yes, and if you want to, I'm going to say this at the beginning, because if you want to send us a letter that we will discuss on the last part of our show, make sure that you send us an email to lipstickandcognac@gmail.com.
Yes, please.
It's spelled exactly how Cognac just spelled it. Let me give some shout outs before you take this back from me. Odysseus. Hey, boo. We excited too.
Hey.
Again, like I said, make sure you share, like, comment, send us some hearts and loves. If you can hear us, if you like us, or if we say something you don't like, let us know. We will be open to discuss. So what we're going to do now, what we're going to say? Class
is now in session.
Woo!
Woo! What's up?
Okay, did y'all have fun last week with our costumes?
I was very handsome. I got a lot of DMs.
DMs?
Yes,
Did you?
I did.
Did you get a lot of D afterward?
No, you didn't. Did you get some for yours?
Yes. Happy Halloween.
I bet you was in the circus, girl, because that outfit was loud.
Yes. Thank you, boo. I love you.
It was loud as hell. So what's the topic today?
It was not that loud. I wasn't finished. Before we get into the topic, I want to make sure that we be good advocates and make sure that you guys go out there and vote.
Vote,
yes.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I'm going to a voting party tonight. Make sure y'all please vote. I am going to go down to the history. If you are African American, you should already know what it means to vote. You know, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, Republican, Independent, or Democrat. I'm not here to do that. I want to you to vote. You don't know how many people died for your right. My great-grandma says he got, like, railroad rocks thrown at her. even to read and go to school. So I take that very seriously. Exercise your right to vote. We talk about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, all that BS that nobody care about labels
Yeah.
and who getting bought stuff. Vote to get and your state counts for you. Okay, that's the most important election to ever have. And in your city council, isn't that right,
Yes,
Lipstick?
it is.
Okay, and let's go on back. Let's
And
get back to
I
class.
voted. I did early voting,
I
so I
did
don't have to
too.
be in that crowd today if it
I
is or not.
don't. It ends at 7. Go out and vote.
Okay, so we got that public service announcement out the way. Now we can get back to the ratchet relationship talk.
I know.
What's the topic today? Yet
The topic for today is
work life balance.
Yes,
I just want to know if you knew.
I did. I read the
You was
script.
trying to read it?
I was trying to cheat.
Work life balance. So, what this means? What does it mean to you? What's your
Work life
interpretation?
balance to me means you try to have a balance between your friends, your family, and your relationship. Because that all matters. 'Cause you can't forget about the people who were there before you got a relationship.
Got it.
So I really think you should always make time for your friends. You should always make time for your family, and also make time for your bae. Because to be honest, I think people lose sight when they get in a relationship. You know what I mean?
No, I don't
Because
know what you mean.
it's like it's so fun when you're single and you get to know someone. Like y'all go on dates, y'all do everything together, you know everything about that person.
Hold up.
You
Are
do.
you talking about one person? Because you said when you were single, and then you talking about going on dates, and y'all get to do. That's like
Whoever you choose, may the best
Okay,
man win.
okay.
Can I, girl?
I'm just asking for clarification. I'm just sorry.
All I'm saying
I
is
was
though.
confused.
No, but honestly though, you know what I mean though. Like how people date,
Okay.
you get to meet a solo person
Okay.
with people like you, solo, and you know
That's not what I meant by it. You were saying single, and then you said y'all doing everything
Girl,
together. That's not single to me.
Are we in class?
Yes, we are. Class is in session.
We are.
That sounds like a situation shit.
I ran into that one.
Yes, you did.
Okay, but no, when you are get to know one person,
Okay.
and you
So
guys,
we're in a monogamous.
yeah, monogamous
Okay.
relationship, and you're getting to know that person, y'all dating, y'all communicating, y'all flirting, having a good time. And you know, when you're in that transition, you forget your friends. You don't go out that much. You know, you don't see your friends as often, and sometimes even your family.
Okay.
So
That just sounds like a relationship
It
balance,
is.
not a work life.
well,
to
work
me.
life. I'm finna get into.
Okay.
It. So you know, you
Excuse
already
me?
set a
You're
time
taking a long
for
time
your
to do that.
friends and your
This
family.
is the scenic route.
This is a scenic.
Oh my
route.
gosh.
For your friends and family, and you have work. So
Mhm.
and now you bring your work home to your bae, and then it's no more sex like it used to be. It's no more conversation. Everything that's is just like a everyday situation. It's really getting boring, and you forget what got y'all together.
Okay. What if it's still sex? Because in my mind, like I've been not in situationships. I've been in relationships where we had to balance work life, but sex was the only thing that was going right. Like that was the only thing that we consistently did. But it was like no type of other
No communication, no
communication.
more
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah.
You know, it just feel like you just getting that little slump.
Yeah, you just feel like, okay, so am I just here for this, or are we really, really working on it? Like, what's the relationship?
Yes.
But for me, the take, I'm going to explain what I feel,
Yeah,
and
how
then we
you
can talk
feel.
to you guys. What I feel like with the work-life balance is basically trying to balance out pursuing your career as well as keeping all of your relationships, whether you're single or in a monogamous relationship, open relationship, whatever, keeping those on track. And sometimes, especially, I can only speak for a career woman. When you are pursuing your career and you're trying to go up the corporate ladder, sometimes a lot of your relationships, if they're not related to your career, they fall by the wayside. And that can be a very bad thing because you always need to have somewhere to vent.
You
That's
do.
non-work related. Because if
You
all
really,
your
really do.
friends are at your job, when you have a problem with Bob, your boss, you
Mhm.
can't vent to somebody who probably gonna go after the same job as you because you possibly giving them fuel to sabotage your promotion.
You know what? That happened to one of my friends.
Oh, do tell.
Let me tell you.
What's that name?
Honestly,
We'll give it out later
I
when
was
you
told. I don't know
forget.
how true, correct it is, or whatever. But basically, they was going for the same position, right?
Okay.
And one of them was fell asleep at the job. So somehow the supervisor saw him sleep, so he got fired and didn't get the position. Sabotage. They
That
was.
wasn't no sabotage. His butt should have went to sleep.
But why would you go get the boss tell somebody they sleep? You went and perfectly got the supervisor to say, hey, he sleep.
Could he prove that?
No.
Okay, like I'm
But
saying.
it was just so ironic because it happens all the time.
But what I'm trying to say is this. I'm a big advocate, just so y'all know, for work naps. Like, I am queen of work naps. But when you take a nap at work, you need to go to your car. Why would you even fall asleep in the office?
Sometimes people be really tired, Lil Steve.
You need to give up whatever you doing that's going to make you that tired if you're trying to get a promotion. Go to sleep after you promoted.
I don't know. I wouldn't fell asleep either because, man, the best man wins.
Exactly. All is fair. 'Cause it had been you.
Watch this.
Kanye,
I would say,
Kanye, you over there sleep.
and I can really see you do that for real. Your miss ass be like,
Mr. Boss.
be like, look, I sure be calling Cognac phone. He ain't returning. He sure ain't picking up, boss.
Per my last email, Cognac, I do not know what you're doing over there, but it sounds like you're snoring very loudly, and my customers can hear it. CC Mr. Bossman. Send.
With a whole smiley face.
What? I didn't know you was going to get fired.
No.
Oh, man.
But have you ever been in a situation where you felt like your work-life balance was like
Yes.
on a treadmill?
Yes. It was off. It was all the way off. Actually, I broke up because of it.
Oh my goodness! Why? Elaborate.
Well, I was doing way too much. I was actually getting ready for a competition. And then we were about to move. My job was relocating me out of state. And then I had my boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
And so with all of that going on, really did take him for granted. I was not, like, if it was a date night, nope, I can't do it because I got to do double cardio. Or I got cardio and I got gym. So I got to wake up in the morning to go to the gym. Then at night I got to do cardio. So I don't have time to go out on a date with you.
Yeah, because my bae actually told me, like, you know, like,
this ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm
Don't
telling
do
you,
it.
come home, you always on this, doing this for
Okay, I thought you
lipstick
were gonna
and
say something else.
Cognac. And
No,
I
that's
was
why I
like,
ain't heard from you that much.
yeah.
Thanks, bae.
So I'm just trying to learn how to, because I understand it. Because, like, married to medicine, I feel like I was like a doctor, but not a doctor. Like, I'm always on my laptop, always in my phone.
Okay, I was about to say, because
doing everything
Can I buy like
related to
500?
lipstick and Cognac. I know, right? And baby, like, babe, as soon as I walked through the door, you were on your laptop, you were on emails, you were on everything. Like, when are we going to have time?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, dang, I'm right by you. And me being selfish, just a self way to say that, I'm like, well, dang, you know what? I'm not talking to him.
Nope.
We're not having conversations. We just sitting in the bed. He watched his TV, and I'm just on my phone and the laptop doing everything.
And that's very irritating.
And it can be. And when he broke down to me, you know, we don't yell. We don't yell, you guys. And let me tell y'all this. When you actually communicate with somebody and you don't yell and you don't speak out in anger, you really get a lot of stuff done. Because he had taught me that a lot. Because I used to yell, say all kind of hurtful words,
I'm
like
so
F
proud of
you,
this growth.
blah, 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 blah. And now I'm like, okay, babe, let's talk about it. And it makes a difference. It really does. You don't have to always cuss out somebody and belittle somebody to get your point across.
I'm just so proud.
Yeah, you know, I came a long way, sis.
He has came a long way. I'm talking about from throwing stuff out the house, like get out my house.
You doing too much.
I'm just saying.
This my story, okay? If I'm going to write a story, I'm going to tell my own story.
Okay.
I ain't telling this story.
But, you know, I didn't say no names.
It don't matter.
Like you did. But seriously, that is a good point. And the communication part also falls in line with making everything balanced, regardless if you're arguing or if you're just trying to say, hey, I need a little bit more time or I need X, Y, Z. Everything boils down to communicating and how to communicate. Because unfortunately, some people, they don't get it until you yelling at them.
They don't. And you know what? I noticed I come from a home where my mom and dad used to yell. And I thought that's how you talk to people. And I never noticed your upbringing has so much to do with how you date. And you be like, I'm not going to be like my mom and dad. You be like, damn, I'm getting just like my damn mama.
Yep.
I'm just like my damn. I'm like, I see it so much. And it aggravates me sometimes because I'm like, I do not want those type of qualities. And it took me on boyfriend number 3 to learn to do better.
Boyfriend number 3.
Boyfriend number
It's
two.
so many things that
Y'all
I
remember
can
that
say about
song?
that.
No, y'all do.
That song don't fit this though,
No, it was
because that's
just.
about being a side
It
piece.
was funny. It's funny.
No, we're not gonna put the side piece out there when you talk about Bay
No, no, babe, it's not a side piece.
I'm talking about you. He was boyfriend. Never mind. Anyway,
Oh.
I'm not gonna break down that song. But what I'm trying to say is you have to communicate, and it's true that what you said. A lot of the things, your family dynamics that you grow up in affects everything, even
It
with your work
does.
life balance. Like for me, I didn't realize that my mom was so into her job, and she was the one that was always gone making it happen. And my dad, he worked too, but I realized that I didn't see the behind the scenes when they were making it work, because they would always go to their room for stuff. And this is not like trying to talk sexual. Like if they had an argument, they would take it to their bedroom. If they wanted to just talk like sexy talk too, they'd take it to their bedroom. We knew that when that door closed, they were having adult time, regardless of what it was. Because if they were arguing, you could hear that through the vents.
It used to be.
Yeah.
Mama said this.
But what I'm trying to say is you learn all of that. You learn how to communicate. And I do recall when I was very young, like one some of my earlier memories, I remember them like fussing each other out, like loud arguing. But when we got older, that's when they kind of evolved and they took it to their bedroom. Like they learned that in order to have a conducive argument, you got to do that. But what I had to learn in my own relationship was I come from a family of loud talkers. Like we all talk loud. And my husband, they are real silent. Like he actually mumbles when he talks. So we had to learn how to communicate, especially when we get angry and not feel like I'm yelling at him. I'm like, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just talking loud. Like this is how I talk. Well, you yelling at me and I don't do that. And I'm like, what? This is yelling. This is me talking to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not yelling. And then you get so frustrated that you do end up yelling.
You do, because I talk loud.
Yeah, you do.
I really
Especially
talk
when
loud.
you get
And I
amped
know
up.
my baby be like, he used to
He
aggravate the
reminds-
hell out
he
of
reminds
me.
me of my husband.
And
Because
when
he
I
be like,
be, he
"You
was like,
doing
why
too
are you
much."
yelling? I mean, one time
And
I was
you
like,
sound why are you yelling?
this, and I'd be like, I really feel this way. I feel this way. I feel this way. He was like, are you done?
You know who your boyfriend remind me of?
Who?
He reminds me of a cool Lurch. You remember Lurch?
No.
Lurch? Okay, well, I'll tell you on break who Lurch
Okay,
is.
I'm
But
listening.
he's a cuter version of him.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick recess break. Stay tuned to rollnout.com/lipstick and cognac. Or you can watch us on Lipstick and Cognac via IG. Ow.
What up? This your man Rashad Richard, the realest man on radio, the realest man on TV, the realest man on print, and the realest man in the classroom. Welcome to Sucker Free.
This is conservative Republican Mitchell Shelby. I don't care if you ask me my opinion. You're going to get it anyway.
And that is what you do.
And that's what I do.
This is your girl, Nicole. I'll be sitting in with these two, and we're going to have great conversation on Tuesdays at 2:30 on Rolling Out, Sucker Free with Rashad Ritchie. Great conversation.
Don't become the sucker of the week.
Do not become the sucker of the week. Can't wait to talk to you on Tuesday. Be there.
Hey everyone, it is your favorite politician, Representative Erica Thomas, and I'm excited to tell you about the Erica Thomas Show, where we break down news and politics in layman terms where everybody can understand it. We start off the show with hip hop and politics, where we might interview your favorite celebrity and we break down hip hop and let you know that it's the same thing as politics, baby. And also coming up after that, we have kids and politics, where we bring on your favorite kid stars and they tell us all about how they feel about politics. And then right after that is the hit list, where we tell you about the fails of the week. Who failed this week in the news and who do we need to know about? It's all happening at 6 o'clock every single Tuesday. I said 6 o'clock every single Tuesday. So you better tune in. You better tune in. You better not miss it. I mean, you better not miss it. The Erica Thomas Show is on live.
Thank you for tuning in to rollingout.com or Rolling Out Live via Facebook. We are Lipstick and Cognac. Yeah.
No,
Your
she
host of
did.
adult conversation with an alternative twist where we discuss all things relationship. No matter if you're a ruler, rainbow, or
Or
a
unicorn.
And today we are talking about work-life balance. We did go off on a little segue. We're going to bring it back full circle now and just discuss about how to make relationships work when you are working. When you working on whatever, whether it's a hobby, where you working on trying to better yourself or your job. For me, I want to take the job route because I have experience in that. And one of the things I would say what helped me was to have scheduled date time. And it also kind of, if for some
But you know what? I
couples-
thought that would be so corny where you have to go on the calendar and say, on this date, we're going on a date. You know what I mean?
yeah, but when
I'm
you
just
are
like,
super busy, you have to schedule that in. Like I used to have to schedule
like, would
in
you
time to
pencil
do
in
my
sex
nails.
too?
That's what I was about to say. For some couples, they have to schedule that. Even let me tell you, even counselors will tell you that. And you can't even think about it. Like when you're not that busy, it doesn't even cross your mind that you would have to schedule sex.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get super busy and you have a full, like I never forget, I look down and I'm like, dang, only time I have time to do something is to sleep because that's scheduled into my workout.
So you don't ever scoot back on it when you in the bed?
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say, because that did happen. What I'm trying to say is when you do that, though, you sacrifice sleep. So instead of getting that 7 hours that I needed in
How
order
long
to.
you going to sacrifice sleep like that?
What do you mean?
How long is the endurance?
Well, you're dealing with a stallion, a thoroughbred, nice little young
If
strapping.
you having sex over 30 minutes, something is wrong. Okay?
Well, you might
30
have
minutes, something
around
is
2 or
wrong.
3.
No more than 45 minutes.
And how long are you allowing to foreplay?
Hell, 10. It keep
Okay.
your ass moving.
He's a guy, and he does not deal with girls, okay, at all. So we just gonna leave. But no, seriously, even if you're having a quickie, let's just say you having a quickie, that's gonna be like under 20 minutes, okay?
Even then, when I was straight, I still was no damn two. Who having sex for 2 hours?
Okay, first, you were never straight.
I was.
You were dabbling in it, but you were never straight.
I had sex.
Okay, but you weren't straight.
I was straight before I turned gay.
So you turned gay.
You know what?
I
I was
it.
straight.
You
Okay.
was not straight. You just hadn't came out the closet yet.
Oh, child. I was not thinking about no boys until I got like
You-
16.
You's a lie.
16.
That is not the story you told me, but we're going to keep it
I
moving.
mean, I looked, but I wasn't. I mean, I think every boy look and say, oh, whatever. You a boy. You curious.
I think until you come to the conclusion, I'm not gay, so I'm just speculating here. But until you come to the conclusion that you're going to come out the closet, you're going to try to dabble with girls because that's what you are conditioned to do. Like society
But I
conditions you
didn't
to
start
do that.
off liking boys. I didn't. I
What?
really
Okay,
didn't.
so let me refresh your memory about this playground that you went to, and y'all was sliding down the slide, and everybody was kissing on cheeks.
I think that was, but that wasn't.
That's you liking boys.
Well, it wasn't like that. Everybody was doing
But
it.
it grows-
Even boys who are mad at who was doing it are mad with
That's
kids.
not what I'm saying. Your reaction to it was not the typical straight guy reaction.
When I see you, everybody in that damn slide kiss on the
That's
cheek.
not. We're not talking about that.
You're like,
Okay, so give them give them the backstory so they'll understand what we're saying. The backstory. Do you want me to tell it?
yeah, go on. Tell
Okay,
it.
so the way it was told, I know it's off topic, but the way it was told to me, and we're gonna bring this back to topic, was he was sliding down the slide. He was a little bitty baby, little bitty boy, cute little boy.
Probably in first grade, child.
If that all. And then once you came down the slide, the person I guess in front of you would kiss the person that came off the slide.
Yeah.
Typical innocent behavior.
It wasn't. It wasn't no type
It was
of
nothing
sexual.
type of sexual. Well, I mean, it was sexual, but it's in a child
Yeah.
mindset. But when the boy kissed him, he responded totally different than when the girl, like he was like, "Ooh, I like that," versus when the girl did it. And that is a way of you knowing, without you knowing, because you were too young, that you liked boys. That's
But
all
I
I'm trying
never
to say.
acted on it after that.
But you still was gay. That's what I'm trying to That's what I'm trying to explain. Like that was just something that was in you, and so the conditioning that you grew up in.
And
With
y'all watch y'all
society-
kids now, 'cause back in the day we didn't have game and gadgets.
Okay, but anyway,
Child, no,
getting
tell what your
back on
kids doing in the
topic.
slides right now.
getting
Watch
back
your
on
children, people.
Well, I don't know, because I'm older than you, and going down those slides was a little bit different. But anyway, please, but I beat up plenty of boys on the playground for trying me. I was mean. I was very mean. I'm nice now. But anyway, so get back on topic. What were we even talking about? I done forgot.
Work-life balance.
No, the part that we were on about work-life balance.
Oh, Jesus.
So anyway, when it comes to work-life balance, you have to schedule in sometimes sex.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that.
And it makes sense if you do that. And the reason why is because that way that person won't feel like they're being neglected. Whether you tell them or not, that's on you. But if you want to say, okay, Tuesday, this is going to be my date night. You okay, boo?
I don't know where that came from. Just keep going. I don't want nobody to go see it.
Well, it's on camera, man.
I know. I said, Lord, that's so unprofessional.
But that helped me out, scheduling in, like having allotted times.
But I don't ever want to get to that point where I feel like I have to schedule things.
I think it's a mindset, though. It's not getting to that point where you have to schedule it. It's
like,
when you are so successful that you're booked and busy, you're going to have to schedule things.
But what about your friends, too?
You're going to have to schedule that.
Because you can do it with relationship. Because sometimes some of my friends is going damn disappear. And I'd be like, where are y'all at? Like, I don't see you no more on Monday night bowling, bitch.
That's that honeymoon phase. You know, when everybody in a new relationship, you all about that person. So y'all had that one little argument, they piss you off. And it probably isn't big, but that's the time that you realize, you know what, I need to go hang with my friends because they getting on my nerves.
And then your friends be saying like, oh, now you coming back. Yeah. You must be mad at Robert. Or you must be mad at Patricia. You know. Oh, Lord. But, yeah.
I dated a Robert.
You did. Mm-hmm. And I dated Patricia.
You was a lie.
I know.
You was a whole lie. A whole lie. You just lying.
No, but today. Honestly, people.
You woke up on the lie side.
You don't, life happens so fast.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why a lot of people get cheated on. To me,
yes,
this is just my own interpretation. It's not anything backed up with like doctors or anything.
But it's true. It can happen.
I really feel like people get cheated on because not because you're cheating on for like.
It can be
emotional support. Yep. It can be sexual, but it's not like they love them. They just not getting at what they had when they first
emotional cheating is very real. And to be honest, most women will emotionally cheat before they physically cheat. And that's why men take it so hard because they know that he got a mind in her head. I've emotionally cheated before.
How do you emotionally cheat?
Because you're talking to that person, they're fulfilling a need that you're not getting from from your person that you're in a relationship with. So the guy that you're going to is filling a void. And it doesn't even have to be nothing physical. You don't even have to be attracted to that person. But a lot of the times, for women, if a man can get in your head and provide you that emotional support, it's going to lead to physical type of stuff.
Well, I know
until
if you cut it like off. That.
Woo, do tell this situation.
Oh, child.
Please. No. Please don't say the name.
We ain't going to do that, honey.
But no, seriously. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and it works for men. That's why a lot of women, because women are more, we do that more often than men. If a man cheat, it's more going to be physical. And they probably don't even have no feelings about that girl. It's just she had a big butt.
Exactly. And so that's when I said, I think I can forgive you when you cheat on me for a nut versus you being emotionally in tune with someone. Because like you said, they got in your head and you actually have feelings for them. I don't give a damn about no nuts. Do it one time, though. One time only. One time only. But if you say if I know you cheat on me and it was nothing more than sex, I'm gonna be upset. I'm not gonna be angry, but I'm not gonna leave you over it. But now if you cheat on me, I know you was like they was in your mind, they got in your heart. That would hurt my feelings.
First of all,
you are really like you have feelings for that person.
You may not know, especially if they're somebody like me, because I'm not gonna volunteer all that information.
You know when your base spouse, whoever, is really emotionally with somebody.
You can tell sometimes.
You can tell that.
But not only that, you ain't getting no passes over here. I don't care. I don't care if it was one time. Emotional, physical.
And that's the thing. People think
you're not getting passes.
People think humans are perfect.
I'm saying, and I'm an advocate for working stuff out.
The only perfect person in the world is Jesus Christ.
That's up for debate.
Anyway, what my religion say, Jesus Christ is perfect. So I think we look for somebody for this perfection in a person. Nobody is perfect. So, and I think this comes with maturity because
But-
I was cutthroat. Like, you told me one time, I'm done. I'm like gone with the wind, fabulous. I'm like, I'm not dealing with you no more. But as I got older, I'm just like, you know what? Things happen. And I'm
Things
not
do
saying it's
happen.
right. But what I'm saying is things, would I throw away a 20-year relationship over a one nut?
Okay, we going down the rabbit hole on something else. All I'm trying to say is you're not getting any passes. We might work it out, but we're not getting no passes. Moving on to what we were talking about with the work-life balance. Oh my gosh. What all I was going this is how I'm gonna end it. The reason why a lot of women, when it comes to work-life balance, and their man is not giving them the attention, say the husband or the significant other is the one that is being negligent. The reason why they get real skeptical about the women is because we know how women think. So if we would cheat because somebody gonna be that shoulder to lean on, that woman is probably trying to be that shoulder to lean on because they know that you're not spending time with your girl. So we gonna look at every female like, oh, that's your work wife. Okay, hey Becky.
Why everybody gotta be Becky?
I'm just saying it was a good name.
It can be Felicia.
Okay, Keisha. What about Keisha? Hey Keisha.
Hey Pam.
Hey Pam. Deborah. You can go old school. Because you know some of them cougars is out.
Betty.
Hey Betty.
Ashley. Oh, we can go on.
I'm not gonna say Ashley because I got a good friend named Ashley.
That don't mean nothing.
I don't want to think of Ashley in that light because she's my friend.
That don't mean nothing. Your friends be the main ones.
I would be
Oh,
not my
Lord.
Ashley, not my Ashley.
But
Mm-mm.
I think when the people when it
What
comes
would
time,
be something that you would say that people need to work on if they're trying to balance out work life? Because I know you're gonna get off on another tangent. with
I
this.
know I do that a lot.
We got to keep this on the road.
I'm trying to see how to phrase this.
Because you wasn't
when
for-
you notice that y'all don't do the same things anymore,
But how to fix it? That's the question.
how to fix it?
Yeah.
You have to be open to it, and you have to accept
Open to what though?
open to the blame when they're saying you're not spending time with me. You can't be so defensive, like, oh, you're just trying to be mean. Like, you have to be receptive to it. You have to let them say how they feel and not feel some type of way when you know it's the truth. Like, you have to listen. You have to set a plan. Because you have to set a plan and be like,
Go ahead.
you have to set a plan and be like, you know what, babe, we're going to work better on this. So we're going to set up time like 3 times out the week. Or like, you know what I would do?
That's scheduling.
Yeah, know what I would do? I would have a card. Red mean we go some, green mean we go somewhere, red mean we don't. So every time we draw green at the same time, we do something. I think that'd be cute.
You
And
just
me and
had
Bay
this
gonna
epiphany?
do that.
You
Wow.
just had this epiphany.
I did.
So you just make a game out of it.
I'll make a game. Have a red card and a green card, double-sided. One side green, one side red.
Uh-huh.
And whatever date this is, no matter how the day was, it could be stressful as hell. It could be whatever. If you get green, go do something y'all like to do before y'all met.
So what if both of you guys are busy? That's one of the questions.
Green
that we
mean
got.
we're doing something.
But I'm saying, what if both of you guys are busy? How do you figure out how to get that in your schedule?
I'm telling you what I would do with cars.
No, if you're busy and I'm busy, how are we gonna even get together to do the card to go to wherever the car gonna tell us to go?
Are you talking about like if you're not living in the same house as me or
It
city?
don't matter. If you're both busy, y'all could be on different schedules. If
You
I'm
know, I
working
don't.
night shift and you working day shift.
I'll at least try to make sure that my boss give us the same days, at least off days, at least twice a week.
Yeah. Let me tell you what I did. I actually got my flex day scheduled at the same time as his flex day. So my boyfriend at the time, he was off every other Friday, and I got a flex day. I applied for the flex day, and then I got coincidentally the same Friday. So that way, on his off day, I was off.
But
so
is
it was no-
one time out the week, is that really a good time?
Well, I mean, we
for-
both off on the weekends, but I'm just talking about like he was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday every other week,
Oh.
and I was only off Saturday and Sunday. But
Mm.
we were so busy because I would still do stuff. I was getting ready for competitions and stuff. So if I was off that Friday, it took work off my plate that whole day, and he didn't have work. So whatever he had to do, we could schedule something in during that time.
That is really hard because, to be honest, I was so innocent too. I didn't know I was doing what.
But you gotta think, it's hard to pursue your career. Like, am I supposed to give up my career just because I want to be in a relationship?
But that's the thing with people. I think people are very selfish because you're trying to invite somebody into your life. You have to make time for them.
Yes.
You have to.
But you have to
and sacrifice
accommodate
is
my
going to
lifestyle
happen.
too.
And if you feel like I'm hindering you and I'm not elevating you, then don't be with me.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if I'm on this path before I meet you, this trajectory to go to this next level in my career, and I like you,
You
and,
have to make
and I
time
made
for
time
your
to date
babe.
you
The
in
same
the
energy you
beginning.
put in your job, you have to put into your relationship.
Yeah, but
You
things
have
change. You
to.
just said things change. So if I have all this time in the beginning because I have one position, I get a promotion to go to another position, and I don't have as much time. Should I have to give up my relationship? No. But how do we make it work? How do we make it to where you won't feel like I'm neglecting you as bad?
You have to, like I said.
How? That's what we're discussing
I'm
today.
telling you, put in the work.
What is the work
Hell, do.
besides the cards and scheduling? Like, what else can you do to make that work?
I say communicate.
But we could talk all day, but if there's no action behind it, I'm going to get bored.
Hell, hold a person accountable.
You know what would be a good
Every
thing?
time you skip a date, that's $100.
That ain't going to work. If you got your own money, that's not going to work.
Oh, girl, $100 add up.
Yeah, but if I'm making more than you, I'm gonna be like, dude, you gonna already get this back, but we'll keep your 100.
You being real difficult right now.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of, like, if it was me in that position again, what would I do? You know what you could do? Work lunches. Y'all could meet up for lunch.
But
You
work
can
on,
Skype.
but okay, this is
You can
what if
Skype
you
during
work on
lunch.
2 different sides of the town?
You can Skype during lunch, and y'all can have a date, like a long distance
I'm
relationship.
not getting into that anymore about Skype and FaceTime. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Why?
not-
Why are you so against that?
I'm not saying anything to it because some people do it and they love it and I'm here for it.
You know what?
It
You're a
just
whole
won't work
hater
for me.
today. Why did you wake up on that side of the bed today?
I'm not a hater. I'm just saying.
You are. Come on now.
I'm just saying.
Let's wrap this
I
up
mean-
so we get to this. You is not helping me at all today. At all. At all.
Hey guys,
All
we're
he
gonna
focused
take a
on
quick
dang on
recess break. Stay tuned on rollnout.com/lipstick and cognac or Rollnout Facebook page. Ow.
Did you say fake?
Or it's better to hustle more than you talk. Or that it doesn't matter what people think of you because nobody asked them for their opinion in the first place. Introducing Outspoken Clothes, the in-your-face, unapologetic clothing line. Check us out at outspokenclothes.com and sign up for our newsletter to get exclusive deals. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Outspoken Clothes.
Lipstick.
And it's your boy Cognac.
And we are Lipstick and Cognac, your dynamic relationship duo, where we talk all things relationship every Tuesday
From 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
on rollingout.com and Rolling Out Live via Facebook. Y'all, what we talking about, Cognac?
We talk about it all. We talk about the cheating, the people that do right, don't do right, the people that make one suck your head on your mama, your daddy, your sister, your uncle.
I don't know about
Knowledge.
slapping my mama, but we gonna talk about it all, y'all. Make sure you check us out every Tuesday. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be
See
a
you
fun
there.
time. Ow.
Thank you for tuning in to Lipstick and Cognac on rollingout.com or Rolling Out Live via Facebook. We are your host of Adult Conversation with an Alternative Twist, a no judgment zone where we discuss all things relationship, no matter if you're a ruler,
A
a
rainbow.
rainbow, or
or a
unicorn.
unicorn.
And we are just wrapping up our conversation on work-life balance, where we understand that we have come to the conclusion that Cognac has absolutely no idea on how to make this stuff work, because he's never been that busy where he had to schedule things in. And that's not a bad thing. Like, some people just can't relate. But if you are that person that is so busy that you have to basically schedule how to get your hair done, when to get your nails done, you have to literally schedule your sleep because your schedule is that busy, come talk to mother over here. Because I done been there, done that.
Don't
okay?
talk to me because I make time. I ain't
He's
never
not
that damn busy.
He's not that
But let me
busy.
read this lesbian
I
letter.
got it.
I want to
got it.
read it.
Oh, I
No,
got
I
it.
really want to read a
I
lesbian
got
letter.
it. Okay.
Let me read a
Hold on,
lesbian
let me wrap
letter.
this up. So,
We got a
if
lesbian
that's
letter
the
today,
case,
guys.
what
Oh my
I want
God.
to say is, what I want to say to you guys is, make sure if you have to schedule time in. So you need to really just write out your whole day, write out your whole week, and find time to, even if it's 30 minutes, find time to either make a phone call, a Skype call, find time to date. You're going to need at least an hour or two for that. But if you're trying to do both, pursue a career and be in a relationship, you're going to have to get used to scheduling.
But you make time what you will make time for.
Yeah, and that's what this is.
And
what
I'm
you're
going to
doing.
be very honest about that.
And that's
and
what
I
we're
don't like
doing.
people make excuses.
This is what we're doing.
So
I'm showing them how to make time for it.
Now you can also do the Cognac game where you get a green card, red card, red card. You better be flipping and tossing all day.
And that's a way that you could decide on where you're going for your date, to make it fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
This is a way. Don't ever let nobody feel like just because you have to schedule something, you're not making time for it, because you are.
But you need to make time, though.
That is you making time.
All right, let me read a lesbian letter.
I thought you had.
I need big print. You know, I'm kind of blind. Okay, well, you guys, we got our first lesbian letter. Oh my God, we already had a straight letter. We had a homosexual letter. Now we have a lesbian letter. We have all of the rainbow now. Oh my God.
We don't have transgender, or do we? Don't. Okay, go ahead.
You're so funny. Okay. My lover and I have been together for 6 years. She was a person there for me when I left my ex-husband. Not the reason I left. It has been there for me. It has been there for me to help me through a lot. Picking up the slack from my ex when he can help me with our kids. She was by my side when my uncle died and while my mom goes through chemo for breast cancer. She's my ride or die, and I love her to death. But she recently told me that she wants to go through with gender reassignment. Oh, my goodness. And I feel some type of way. I really want to be happy about it, but I'm not going to lie. I love her curves just as much I love her, just as much she loves mine. She's definitely mentioned this to me in the past, but there was no real discussion, so I didn't think anything of it. Now we have an appointment for the hormone therapy, and I indicate how to feel about it. Part of me wants her to be happy, and I know I will stand by her no matter what, but the other part is asking, where is my say-so on this? I like the parts there now. How do I say this without sounding selfish? She to he, but what about me? Ooh.
Thank you. I gotta think about what I'm gonna say. Go ahead, you read it. Go
Ooh, let me see. That's a good lesbian letter.
Stop calling it a lesbian.
It is a lesbian letter. Hell, y'all
It's
can say
just a
gay.
letter.
Oh my god, it's a lesbian letter. They lesbians. Hell, it is what it is now.
But
Shit.
it's a letter. We're never say what is a good straight letter.
I'm gonna start saying, "Oh, a good straight letter." Oh, no, but I like, I'm here for lesbians. But
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you like lesbian porn.
I do. Y'all know I like lesbian porn. I like lesbian porn, and I don't know
He
what
likes
it is.
them scissoring.
I like to see them scissor. I do. I don't know why. I just do. But moving right along. But I like the film lesbians, not the,
I'm not touching on none of that.
So what's up, Jody?
I'm not.
I
am
can,
so
though, because I'm
not.
part of the community.
Even if I was, I'm not touching on that. I'm not.
What up, bro? Girl, what are you grabbing?
Well, this one will be grabbing something in a few years.
Yeah,
So
I
let's
know,
get
right?
back to the letter.
Okay, but honestly, I feel like
You're going to get us a real bad letter one day.
no, yeah, that was not funny. But honestly, though, I feel like if she talked about it and it was a one-time conversation, I think it's not fair that you did not think about her, the lady who's writing the letter. Because that's a big adjustment. Because to be honest, to me, I'm gay. I don't want a man dressing trying to be a transgender. So I get what she's saying. Like, I'm gay for I like a man. I don't want a female. So I guess she's saying, like, I like a female. Well, if I want a man, I can just go and get one. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. So she don't want her to have all that chest hair and mustache and go from hey Brittany to hey. Like, I get it.
Brittany to Brian.
Brittany to Brian, girl. Literally. So I get what they're saying. So for me, I think that has to come with a really good, truthful conversation. And sometimes it's okay to say goodbye. Because if you're not going to be happy with that, don't waste her time. It's not fair to her. It's not fair to you. Because if you met her as Brittany, you want her to be Brittany. Who wants to go from Brittany to Paul? That doesn't make any sense to me, boo. I would say go to therapy. I believe in therapy. And if your therapist can't help you, then I would say call it quits. I would say call it quits.
Okay. Are you done?
I'm done.
Before you call it quits, I would I would agree with the therapy part, because from my understanding, for a woman or man to change their gender, it has to be something in their mind that makes them feel like they really, really should be their other gender. Mm-hmm. Like, you're just not waking up one day and like, oh, I want to be a guy, or hey, I want to be a girl. Like, that's something that you really have to think about, because everything in your life is about to change. Mm-hmm. From the way you use the restroom, every single thing that we take for granted just because we are CIS is about to change. So you really have to communicate with her about, I'm just saying her because right now she's a her. I'm not trying to offend nobody, because I know y'all transgenders out there can be real, real strong. I'm not trying to offend. But talk to her about what she's going through and why she hadn't had this conversation with you.
But she said they had it one time.
That's what I'm saying. But like, if you're thinking about going to the doctor, why haven't you discussed this after that one time? Because it may just be she want to go to the doctor to see what it all entails. And if that's the case, you may be working yourself up about something that doesn't need to be worked up on. But if it is going where she's like, okay, I want to actually go through with the hormone therapy and do whatever I need to do to go and get my gender reassigned, you probably gonna end up in that same boat as Cognac.
Can they do that? I know.
Yeah, they can.
Men can get a vagina. Women can get a penis now.
I actually looked at it online. They were saying something about. Yes, you can say
correct?
penis.
Okay, just trying to make sure.
What I read online was they take like some skin or tissue from your forearm so it can actually have sensation and everything. Yeah.
Tissue from your forearm.
Yeah. That's what I read online. I don't know how true it is. I was trying to research it last night when I got there.
I really want to. I'm gonna YouTube that tonight.
Go ahead, YouTube it.
I want to see that. But to be honest, that sounds like that's a big
decision.
That's a big decision. And I think it's selfish if you don't include your partner.
Yes, but she never, the person who wrote the letter never stated that it was a deal breaker.
Come and say, "Hey, I want to be."
But I'm saying this is a little different.
I'm like, the door.
This is a little different because
like,
your boo doesn't carry himself like a woman.
No, but I'm saying you don't know.
I'm assuming that
the way she wrote, like she was a girl.
But she may carry herself like a girl, so it may not be that much of a stretch. I'm hoping. But at the end of the day, you still have to decide if this is going to be a deal breaker. If they do change.
It's a deal breaker for me.
For you. You not her, though. Because if you really love somebody, you're going to take them in all their sides.
But you could clearly tell that she doesn't like it. Because to be honest, she said, in quotes, I like her curves.
Yep.
She didn't say I want his chest. So I'm just being honest. So why would you even want to do something like that?
Like our producer says, it's still the person. They still have the same soul.
Okay, Bruce Jenner. So if your man turns to Bruce Jenner, how turns to Caitlyn, how would you feel?
Well, in her defense,
it's still the soul.
No, because Bruce was dressing up as a woman for years, so she knew about it. So I mean, it wasn't nothing that came out the blue. But didn't they get divorced over that?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so that's all we're trying to say. You have to have a conversation, decide what you're gonna do moving forward, because you may end up losing your boo.
But what if your husband did that?
No, that's a no.
Exactly. That's
like
how
women,
she. But that's how
like
she.
women.
But she don't like men apparently, boo. She
I'm
like
just
her
saying.
curves. you sleep until like a softness, and next day they want to go to brick. I'm like,
But no,
what's
because
wrong with you?
and the only reason why I say this is because with women, lesbian women, some of them are studs,
But a lot of them don't.
and they don't necessarily be
A lot
that
of them
soft.
don't like studs.
I'm just saying.
A lot of them like stems or like fish. We call them fish.
Well, I'm just trying to say that she may be a curvy stud.
She don't want. No,
Cause I mean,
you-
you've seen those girls that I'm talking about.
They had
they look
the one that
diesel
take
and
down the
muscular,
titties.
but then when they take it off, you're like, dang girl, you
Yeah,
got
but
booty
y'all
for
know I ain't
days.
gonna lie. This was so funny to me.
No, we not. But we about to end
I
this letter.
can.
We not
No,
gonna do
I
this.
can say this.
We not gonna
Hell,
have this.
I don't get it. Hell, it is
go
what
ahead.
it is. I'm not throwing no shade.
Go ahead.
So I was playing basketball one day.
This sounds real shady.
You know,
I see
y'all
a
know,
tree growing.
y'all know I like basketball, right?
No, I didn't know that.
And I do. I can really
mean, they have
play.
with balls, so go ahead.
Oh, girl. Anyway, but I like basketball or whatever. So I was playing basketball with this stud. And I guess
This is going
she had her breast taped down. So
You are laughing way too hard about this.
I guess her tape got on loose, girl, so her titty got bigger. And she was like, I'm going to take down my titty. I can't say what I want to say, but if you're going to see her facial expression, you would thought they took her clothes off. She was so upset. And it's no shade. I love all people. I can hear it is what it is.
This is my question.
The
Why-
world is too sensitive, damn it. It really is. I mean, should I get my show shut down for saying that?
So did she not have on a sports bra?
She did. She had some big titties.
Okay.
She was a big titty stud.
I know some of those.
Girl. And then she already had them, but she had that shit taken down so good. She went from an A to a D, girl.
Stop. Stop with the elf shoes.
So she was like,
Is
oh.
it time for a break yet? Because this is going to get us in so much trouble. Oh, my gosh. We got more time. Oh,
It is
my.
not. It is not
And as you
horrible.
scratching your chest, is it making you itch that you're talking about it?
My breast popped out.
What
No,
you
but
wanna know?
honestly, back to that letter seriously though, I would honestly say, do some soul searching, do some praying,
Yeah.
and go
And
to
talking
the
to
the
your
hormone
partner.
therapy with her so you can understand what she's going to be
Well,
going
that's what she
through.
said.
Because that's oh my God, that's
She
big.
said we have an appointment for the hormone therapy.
Because I know if Steven come and be like, babe, I want to be a female. I'm like, it's nothing else for us to do.
Okay, well, this is my question. And I don't know if you know a lot about transgender, so just stop if you don't know. Don't try to guess and then offend nobody. But
And no, everybody, no, let me say this, people.
no.
Let me say this because this
this
really gets on my nerves with black people, white people, whatever. I'm gonna be honest. Black folks make white jokes all the freaking time.
Okay.
Am I right or wrong? If a white person makes a joke about black folks, they racist, they all this, that kills me with that. Stop it. If you don't like it, don't say nothing. Don't laugh at them when they get talked about, and just leave it alone. Because everything is not freaking racist. Okay? Okay? If I have an opinion about a transgender, a lesbian, straight person, whatever, it's an opinion. As long as you're not being rude about it, and that's how you really, like, you're not saying, like, oh, I hope they die. That's rude. That's showing hate. But if you have an opinion about something, you should not be losing your job, losing all this stuff. Because somebody say, I don't like black people, that's your opinion.
That is opinion.
So it's not, if you saying all black, eagles could die, they can go, like, that's rude. But if you say, I don't like black people, I'm not going to be mad. That's how you feel, boo. I'm not going to be mad. That's your right to feel. You have a right to feel. And as far as transgenders, to me, this is what I don't agree with transgenders. If you want to be a transsexual woman, you have every right to be a transsexual woman. However, I don't think you should be going to the men's bathroom anymore. You need to be going to the women's bathroom. You want to be a woman? Be a woman. Don't be going back and forth. That confuses me. Because I know people who really want to be a woman. And I said, well, like, because I'm friends with some transsexuals. I have no problem with transsexuals. But be what you want to be. Don't be one day you want to be a man, next day you want to be a woman. That's confusing.
Yeah, that is.
This is how I feel. So should I get ridiculed and
No,
thrown
that's
rocks
not where I
at for
thought
how
you was going
feel?
with it.
This
That's
is
not
how
where I thought you was
feel.
going with it.
If
But
you want,
I do
I
want to
said like
address.
this, if you gonna do it big, girl.
I do want to address one thing, which you said, which was totally off topic, and this is about the white people making jokes about black people. I totally disagree with you about that, and this is why. Because I feel like that is prejudice and it's racist. If you're going to make a prejudice statement, that's one thing, but a racist statement is a whole nother. And this is why black people can never be racist. Black people cannot be racist because we have not created any systems. We don't control any banking systems. We can't.
But we can say whatever we want to say.
That's right, because we
can't
are the
nobody
underdog.
say anything else.
That's prejudice.
I'm not saying say racist jokes.
What I'm trying to say is the
I'm
reason
saying this
why
making a joke.
the reason why a white person can't make certain
They
jokes
can say
because they
trash,
control.
but we can't say they
control
the
all of the systems. So when they say it's coming from a different, it's a different perspective. It's perceived differently. It's just it is, and I don't care what you say until you go out there and you start researching a little bit more about how these systems have, for centuries, have oppressed black and brown people. Then you will not understand why white people cannot make black jokes.
I'm talking about comedy jokes.
That's what I'm talking about. It goes
I don't
down
get
that far.
how. I don't think it's fair. You can say trailer park trash, and if somebody say hood or ghetto, you racist. No.
No, that's prejudice. We're talking about certain types of jokes
I'm
that
not
you
saying
can't make.
not anything that's like offensive. Like when things
but
are
the
too
thing
far.
is, what you're saying may not be offensive to you, but it's offensive to me because I know that it's prejudice and the underlying systemic conditioning under it.
I don't
you
like.
don't even realize.
I don't like when black folks say nigga.
Okay, but that's black. I'm black. You black.
I don't
if a
like
white
it
person says
because
it,
no.
It's prejudice.
No, I'm
We're
not
about
saying,
to go to break.
You know what?
We're going to
We'll
break.
take a quick recess break. Stay tuned to rollnow.com/lipstick and cognac or Facebook or on Facebook. Ew.
75 million with high blood pressure. Let's talk about the importance of cleaning the blood. 50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is powerful, but for over 41 years, we've discovered that by combining garlic, aloe, and parsley together, we help the body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood and promote better circulation. So don't delay, do it today. Get your bottle of Gap Pills. Normally sells for $49.95, but if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942.
This week on The Kitchen.
Yeah. Hold up. Tune in. All right.
You got Trans Lee.
I just want to answer what y'all asking.
You got Gray. DJ DiBiase.
All right. Yeah. Hold up.
Chef Chrissy.
Yeah. Hold up. Tune in.
Porcelain Gold.
For the Grammy, yeah, I thought you know. The kitchen got the fix nigga, enjoy the show. Alright. Well, that's the show, man. I thank y'all for coming. Then it was Thursday. Next time I hope you get on it, man.
God blessing me often. I'm still up in the apartment. I know they keeping my deposit. I got burn holes in the carpet.
All I know is old. All I know is bold. All I know is stones. Look this out the door.
Thank you for tuning in to Lipstick and Cognac, where we've been talking about work-life balance, and our conversation just took a total left.
It sure
because
did.
We're talking about the difference between racism and prejudice. We might need to bring that back and have a full topic on that.
That's not about relationships.
Yeah, but we can make it relate to relationships. But what I will
Interracial dating.
Yep. What I will say is for anybody who agrees with Cognac or disagrees with me, whatever your feeling is, I would say that you truly should go out and look up YouTube or the books from Frances Cress Welsing. She explains and goes into how deep the systemic conditioning is amongst black people, as well as Dr. Joy Degree or DeGruy. I think it's Degruy, and you can look her up on YouTube. And she started her whole thing, her whole spiel about it in 2006, so she's a little bit more recent. But I would seriously say and urge you to really look at those videos and the breakdown that they have about why certain people can't make certain jokes, because it's a little too real and it's a conditioning. That's it.
Well, I'm just going to say this.
But go back to your transgenders, because you did not say exactly what I thought you was going to say.
Oh, I did. I finished it. I'm just going to say it's about race. And I'm going to make this short, sweet, cute, and simple.
Yeah, because we got to wrap up and give out information.
Oh, okay. Well, we going to have to bring this back.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can follow this dynamic duo on Facebook and Instagram at Lipstick and Cognac, on Twitter, Lipstick_Cognac, and on YouTube, Lipstick and Cognac page. And for people who can't spell, I'm here to help you.
LIPSTICKANDCOGNAC.
Also,
and Cognac.
Email us letters, people. We love our letters. We had our first lesbian letter today. Yay. You can email us at lipstickandcognac@gmail.com. That's lipstickandcognac@gmail.com.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank
See
you guys.
y'all.
Bye. Ow. Mwah.
Lipstick, Cognac, that girl lipstick, that boy.